Hello and welcome to the Overdrive channel. I'm Christopher Chaves and I'm here at the Honda showroom in Mumbai to check out the latest offering from HMSI India, which is the Honda CB200X. Now, this motorcycle was recently launched by Honda in India at the price of 1.45 lakh rupees. I'm here to do a small walk around video to show you what the motorcycle is all about. So let's get to it. Now, starting with the looks of the CB200X, well, it's a very neatly styled motorcycle and it has a very substantial and sizable look from the front of it. What firstly grabs your attention is the nice, solid looking upside down fork up front, followed by the nice fairing, the semi-faired front with the wind deflector, which should keep a lot of gunk out of your face when you're riding on the road. And also these nice turning indicators which are integrated into the knuckle guards. It also adds some substance and some style, as well as it adds some size to the motorcycle up front. It looks a lot bigger than it actually is. Now coming behind the wind deflector, you will see the all digital display has been carried over from the Honda Hornet 2.0. The switchgear feels quite nice with this motorcycle. It feels quite put together as well. And in fact, there's a lot of tech and a lot of features and underpinnings that this motorcycle shares with the Honda as well. So we'll come to that in a bit. The tank shape is different from the Hornet, and the livery and the stickers all hint a bit towards, it has hints of the CB500X as well. So that looks very catchy as well. And as you come to the back, you will notice that the exhaust unit, the tail light and everything look familiar, which is mainly because that has been carried over from the Honda Hornet as well. So now we will talk a little about the underpinnings. So as I mentioned before, this motorcycle shares a lot with the Honda Hornet 2.0. Beginning from the front, you get the same Y-spoke alloy wheels, that lovely upside down golden colored fork up front, disc brake with single channel ABS, that is all shared with the Honda Hornet. The engine, the 184cc motor, single cylinder air-cooled motor, it produces the same amount of power and torque as the Hornet as well, and which is around 17 PS and 16 Nm. It's mated to a 5-speed gearbox, which is carried over from, guess what, the Honda Hornet as well. Same gear ratios, nothing much to see there. Coming to the rear, everything is pretty much Honda Hornet once again. But now you might be asking, what is actually new with this motorcycle? Well, to begin with, the handlebar. The handlebar has been raised a bit, which should affect rider dynamics and the overall position that you will be seated on this motorcycle. Another thing is the tank, obviously. The tank design is completely different. Where the Honda Hornet had these small tank extensions up front, here you get the semi-faired kind of fairing, which is happening with this bike. And the seat height and the shape is the same, but it has been elongated by around 20 millimeters. So you'll have a bit more space to move about this motorcycle, or add some additional luggage as well. So that's really nice as well. Another couple of differentiating factors between the Honda CB200X and the Honda Hornet are the tire tread design, which is a lot more adventure focused, you could say, as of now, as well as the CB200X gets this engine cowl, which resembles a bash plate, but it's plastic, so it might not withstand a lot of torture, to be honest, but it certainly adds to the dynamic of or the feel of this bike. So now, in case you're wondering what the new CB200X sounds like, well, I'll just show you. So now the CB200X isn't an all-out off-roader, nor is it a dual-purpose bike, to be honest. It's somewhere between the lines of urban motorcycle meets adventure tourer of sorts. So it should do really well in the urban environment. Getting around the city shouldn't be a problem. The ergonomics should be spot on. and it should manage a couple of light trails, like a soft roader as well. So that should be good with this particular bike. Now the closest competition the CB200X will face will come in the form of the Hero X Pulse 200, but that bike will vary in terms of capability, and it has a lot more to offer in terms of displacement, power and everything. So we'll actually have to wait and see what this bike is actually capable of doing once we get out there on the road in the real world. So, and it shouldn't be too long before that happens. So stay tuned for that.